All right, guys, another day and another big story coming out of the LEC. This one comes from the sheepesports.com website from Alejandro and Eros this time. Not necessarily about a deal getting done, but actually about a deal not getting done. This one is about, as you can see, obviously the Fnatic roster for 2026, an update on that, an update on their support position where they're still searching for who their next support is going to be, but we know who it's not looking like it'll be, at least at this time. Sources, GIANT reject Fnatic offers for June. A very, very big and interesting story here. June told GIANT he was willing to stay on the team and not join Fnatic. One of the biggest dominoes in the LEC has just fallen, or not fallen in some ways. June will remain as GIANT's support in 2026, according to sources close to Sheep Esports. This means he'll team up with Noah in the bot lane for a third consecutive season. Despite being approached by Fnatic, Team BDS, and Na'Vi. Although June was already under contract with the Spanish organization through 2026, his future became a hot topic in recent discussions. After Fnatic's Worlds elimination, GIANT considered Razork as their new jungler. Fnatic responded with a trade proposal involving June, but after some deliberation, GIANT did decline these talks. Team BDS and Na'Vi also showed some interest, but June expressed his desire to stay with GIANT rather than joining those teams. Fnatic later submitted a six-figure offer, which GIANT also turned down, locking in June for the next season. With GIANT securing their support despite heavy LEC interest, 3 other players from the 2025 project are also set to stay: Lot, Jackies, and Noah. This will also remain under Gilhoto as the head coach, with assistant coach Rux now as well, highlighting the will from the organization to keep relying on their 2025 performances. GIANT never broken in the top 4 of the standings and remained in 5th place through all 3 2025 splits. Very consistent there. June's decision to stay also suggests he preferred continuing with GIANT's project rather than returning to Fnatic, a team he previously played for and reached Worlds in 2024. And I know that's a lot of the discourse and a lot of the criticism and stuff out there already. It's like, okay, Fnatic, you guys had June, then he leaves, and now you're going to try to get him back. Now you're going to try to trade, Razork for him. Now you're going to try to, pay 6-figure buyout or trade for him, whatever. Like, you had him, and now you lost him, or you got rid of him, and now you're, giving up resources to try to get him back. That's like one of the worst and one of the silliest things you can do, in roster composition and in general management and stuff like that. That's a big, big, big error, a big blunder, obviously. And then the fact that you can't even get him back, if that's who you really want, if that's who your number one choice or, one of your top choices or whatever for support is. With 4 players locked in, only the jungle position remains uncertain for GIANT after the Razork plan fell through. Yzma could still continue as the team's jungler as he was the organization's second option, though GIANT previously allowed him to explore his options while they were trying to acquire Razork. So very, very interesting here. Again, we don't necessarily know what the 2026 Fnatic roster is going to look like just yet, or what that position in the support position is going to be, but again, at least as of right now, looking like it will not be June for 2026 for Fnatic, and I know people are going to be memeing and making fun of this story for sure, because like I said, it definitely has some interesting points to it. But on the bright side, I know some things that Fnatic fans were saying is, hey, this at the very least means, because there's been topics of discussion about, money and salaries and budgets and stuff like that. This at the very least does mean that Fnatic, had the money to offer a 6-figure buyout or a 6-figure sum of money for June, and that's at least something interesting. Maybe that can be the shining star from this story. Yeah, it's a very negative story for Fnatic, but at least does show that they have some money and are willing to throw it around and spend it a little bit. Now, obviously, if that money's not going to GIANT and not going towards June, where's that money going to go instead? And are there places and pieces and players still available that are maybe worth those sums of money that will help Fnatic hopefully bounce back a little bit in 2026? That is going to remain to be seen still. But again, the latest news today, GIANT have rejected a 6-figure offer and some other trade offers and stuff like that from Fnatic for the support June, at least at this time. Looks like he will be staying put in GIANT for 2026. But that is pretty much everything today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.